The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASUU, Ekiti State University Chapter, EKSU, has debunked the rumors that the union has reached an agreement with the management of EKSU to call off the ongoing national strike. The management of EKSU, in a press release signed by the institution's registrar, Ifeoluwole, stated that the stakeholders in a meeting held on Sunday, 21st August 2022, to review the situation in EKSU had resolved that academic and administrative activities in the university should resume on Monday, 29th August 2022, after carefully analyzing socio-economic effects of the current ASUU strike. Reacting to the development, ASUU chairman in EKSU, Dr. Kayode Arogundade, told Pop TV in an exclusive interview in Ekiti that the union was not a part of the stakeholders meeting that agreed on the resumption of academic and administrative activities.
I was not part of the people that are mentioned. I am not a professor. I am not head of department. I am not a dean. I am not a director. I am not also a deputy director. Those are the people they requested to attend. So if they have requested such individuals to attend a meeting and I'm not called, I won't be there. So, and I've said three things that will make us start thinking about the credibility of such meetings as this one. You have unions on campus that are on strike. 3. 2 are suspended a day before that day or 2 days before that day. Do you need to call those people for a meeting again? No. So it's like resting on the resumption of NASU and SANU to hoodwink ASUU, and we will not succumb to blackmail.
Arogundade explained that ASUU will not suspend the strike until the federal government approves what ASUU considers as an acceptable offer.
None of our members will resume. None of our members, I can tell you that for free. It is difficult, it is satanic to ask somebody that had not taken salary in the last 4 months to go and resume without anything. It is satanic. Somebody you are owing 12 months of salary is satanic. It's not right. As far as we are concerned, ASUU strike is alive and it's as solid as ever. However, that is a saying in ASUU, as at this morning, that we were rehearsing before. It is now we want to start strike.
He said ASUU recognizes and appreciates the concerns of all Nigerians who have been calling for an early resolution of the ongoing crisis. According to him, the union is equally worried and embarrassed that those in position of authority over the years displayed indifference to the decay in Nigerian public universities.
It is not something that one will wish for, hope for, or pray for about 2 or 3 reasons. 1, we as lecturers also have our children in those universities. We are also supposed to be foster parents to these students. So for them staying at home, when we are even aware that after leaving the university, getting job has become so difficult in Nigeria. So keeping them beyond necessary time in the university system before graduation is something we are not happy about. But again, it becomes necessary that we should do that, going by the lackadaisical attitude of government.
When asked how members of ASUU in EKSU have been surviving without being paid, Arogundade has this to say.
We know what we have done in terms of coping strategy for our members, both financial and food items. The way you look at me, do I look like somebody who's hungry? And I've not taken salary in the last 6 months. Not to talk of the various outstandings that we have even in Ekiti State University. As we speak today, 3 months subvention were not paid to Ekiti State University in 2018. This year, since April, we have not received salary. Before this year, we have 12 months half salary outstanding. So, all these things are there. And there is a way we take care of our members. At least we are paying dues. And we've been taking care of our members from there. If there is any member that is having challenge now, and we have a national body that will always take care of members. That's why we are not part of it. We are not part of those union that government will just bamboozle. They can't bamboozle us.
In another development, Emmanuel Osodeke, the national president of ASUU, blamed the lingering strike on Chris Ngige, the Minister of Labour and Employment, for not properly briefing President Muhammadu Buhari.
The president of leaders have no feelings for Nigerian people, have no feelings for Nigerian students, have no feeling to Nigeria as a country. And that is why they are looking down on their education system, allowed their universities to be shut down for almost 6 months without response. That will never happen in any country in the world. My advice to the student is this: for any country to develop, people must make sacrifices, and that's what they are doing.
Also speaking about the adverse effects of the prolonged strike is the Social Democratic Party chairman in Ekiti State, Dr. Dele Ekwonla, and some concerned parents.
Look at our students, they have been at home since all this thing. Some of them have turned to other professions like crime, prostitution, and so many other things. They force them to do other extra job that will not benefit Nigeria. Therefore, them to have peace in Nigeria, settle their lecturers, and let them go back to the classroom.
There's one adage Yoruba said, "What about delay? Yalo." And these children, they can't engage themselves in any educational stuff. They started going about doing all sorts of things. If not, I'm not supporting Yahoo, but at the same time, if not for all this Yahoo stuff that engage most of them, I'm sure by now nobody will be able to sleep.
Nigeria called itself a giant of Africa, and more than 6 months now, the strike has been on. The students, university students are at home, their lecturers even as at home. Even I believe that majority of them will have even find something doing, and some will have lost interest in even academic field or whatever. So it means this country, our government is not faithful, and our government is not responsible to the plight and the needs and also the yearnings of the people.
They were joined by some students to appeal to the federal government to reopen negotiations with ASUU and forestall further suffering of students.
My only submission would be, let the federal government support them because of the masses.
I want to appeal to the federal government and ASUU to call off the strike so that the students will resume back to school.
Recall that ASUU went on strike on Monday, February 14th, which was rolled over after the 13th expiration of a 30-day warning. The industrial action is over 6 months without any visible end to the impasse. Kayode Adegbile reporting for Puff TV News at Ekiti.
People of the Fountain.